cotton.
Yeah.
And it's good morning. How are you?
Right, yeah, good. How are you?
Right, thank you.
Just heading to the factory. It's one of the knitwear factories, but we're doing a lot of production there. So it's actually the first time I've seen these guys in person. It's normally Charlotte and Kate who come out and meet them. It's going to be really interesting to see everything on the production line and see how it all happens in real time. Yeah, knitwear was such a big thing for us last summer, so we've really built on that this year. So I think last year we only done a few styles, really tested it on a small amount of units, and we've never seen a sellout like the knitwear that we released. So this year we've really gone a lot further. We spent a lot of time working on the production and the development of the styles. Everything already, even with the knitwear, has gone a level above anything we'd ever done. Trying to split the year in half, like for us autumn winters is a short season for us, whereas this year we want to extend summer. That's why we launched January 31st and we'll be going all the way through to September this year. The reaction to the knitwear was so strong. It's something we're really trying to build on for this season. So obviously that's why we've increased the amount of styles we're doing in the units and stuff like that, and we're hoping we can keep building that season after season. We're hoping it's going to be one of our strongest categories. I think where people now, they don't just want a cotton jersey t-shirt anymore. They want quality, they want it to last. Knitwear always feels premium.
Because we have a little bit more different than
yeah, it's exactly the same. We just arrived at the factory. Never been here before, so excited to see what's going on inside and see our production.
Everybody will understand it when it's French.
Yeah. Spain. Yeah, there's quite a few people.
It's a very nice production.
Yeah, hopefully it sells well.
Everything's running on time this season so far. So
yeah, we also have a scheduled delivery for this week.
Yeah.
And everything is going due to plan.
Emily is
the way that the silver metal badge is attached to the garment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've spoken to
We bought last season a new machine for that.
Yeah.
So it was handmade before. Now it's linked with the machine and.
So this is the showroom where they've got all the production that they've done, all the different styles. And it's quite good. You can see new techniques we might want to use. So yeah, just getting ideas really. We'll go next door in a sec where they've actually made some fabrics for us so we can see their developments and just see if there's anything that we think can fit into the range. What's so good about coming to places like Turkey and actually being in and around the factories is you get to see the fabrics in real life, so you can get a real idea for like the quality, the different techniques. So there's only so much you can really see when you design on a CAD. Like this really gives you a full picture of what you want and how good the quality is. There's really nothing like coming out here and even speaking with the factory owners and the merchandisers here, and if we really want something or a technique done, if we can explain it to them in person, they can really try the hardest to get it done for us exactly how we want. It's quite cool.
It's nice, isn't it?
Of course, a t-shirt, a zip tee. That was based on the image I sent, wasn't it? Yeah, I think.
I prefer that first.
Yeah, I do.
Collar.
Yeah, and then that's quite nice if you do like a piqué.
Charlotte and Kate have put together some of their research for the new season, and the factory have put together some techniques that kind of follow the mood board. Now what we'll do is we'll look at these and see if there's anything that's close to what we want. We'll take it back to the team in England and work on it and decide what needs to be changed or what we need to adjust to get it closer to what our vision is. And that's what's important with everything that we do, is that we want always to be an added detail that really sets our brand apart from all the other brands. I'm trying to really push that quality and give the consumer something that's a bit more value for money than what you'd get at another brand or on the high street. This is just their sample room, so when we're speaking to the factories and sending them tech packs and wanting to develop a new style, this is where they'll do the first prototype for us. Once they've got that first sample, there needs to be any changes made to the design or the fit or the technique of the fabric. They'll put it back on here, make a new sample, and then once we're really happy with the design and we want to go to bulk production, that's when they'll take it to their main factory where they'll run the full production line. How many machines do you have here?
Here we have 156.
So how many units can you get out a day then with this whole floor?
Roughly one machine can produce around 10,000 pieces in a year.
Yeah.
With this part,
Yeah.
you have to lift a part where the machine can narrow the fabric again.
Mad. So it's interesting, you've got each machine's making a different part of the garment. So you've got this one's making the sleeves, one over there is making the front panel, another one the back panel. And what happens is it drops, once it's knitted, it drops down here and you've got each panel. So it's, yeah, mad to see this is like the start of the garment and you've just got each raw kind of panel and then eventually that'll be made into the main garment. Yeah, it's crazy. This is one of the new colours of our Luciano that we're dropping over the summer. Yeah, so actually first time I've seen this colour. I didn't see it in the office, this is the first time I've seen it. It looks really nice. Sometimes I see the Pantones, but I don't get to see the...
You don't have the full idea.
Yeah, whereas in person it looks lovely, so... Yeah, happy with this. Yeah, nice.
They are almost done now.
Nice. It's funny because this is one of those colours where when I saw it on the mood board or on the CAS, I weren't sure. It was like, it's not quite an olive, it's like it's a greeny colour, but in person it looks amazing, it looks sick. Like, it's a bit like one of the ones we launched in January, same kind of tone, but yeah, super happy with it. And like the kind of shininess from the nylon like makes it like feel super luxury as well. So yeah, really excited about this one. Paper inside. What I think people don't realise is actually how much is done by hand in production. I think people think everything's done by machines, but you can see like how much time and effort and care that goes into every garment, from the starting stage where you saw we've done the pre-production sample to then come into the factory with kind of knitting it into a panel. That's then got to be handmade into a garment. Then it's got to be, you know, you've got to add on the buttons or the silver plaque. It's got to be ironed by hand. You know, everything we do, we're taking care of what we're doing. It's not like it's just going through a machine and we're missing things. Like, everyone is taking a lot of care with our garments, and that's what matters the most to us. We don't want to do something that takes 5 minutes and we're just churning it out. Quality is the most important thing to us. So seeing everyone working so hard on the garments and taking the extra care, seeing if there's, you know, some loose threads and making sure they're cut off, or making sure all the, you know, plaques are on properly, and yeah, that's important. Even, you know, for as far as when we pack it, when the guy is packing, and making sure there's no bits of thread from the table are on. All of those things really make a difference. Successful day. We've seen lots of stuff. It's interesting to see how the production's worked. It's the first time I've seen these guys in person as well. The rest of the team have been out a few times, but yeah, it's sometimes nice to put faces to the emails or you know, when we do things over Teams, you build such a relationship with people in real life, which is great. So yeah, back now on a long drive with the traffic. So it's now for the next day of visiting our factories. So we're going to go to another knitwear supplier who we have done a few pieces with. Today's going to be where we see the interesting knit details, the stuff that looks a little bit more flamboyant. We've got pointelle knits where there's holes that create like a pattern within the design. So really excited to see that and how they're being put together. I think it's going to be a little bit different to what we saw yesterday. Mad how many different factories there are in Turkey.
Yeah.
And the places you would never know. Like, how would you know this is where a knitwear factory is? Some of our pieces here. Look. This is like what we should. This is one of the first pieces we done in autumn winter. Do you remember shooting it?
Yeah. In New York.
Yeah.
And that's the first bit of knitwear that you...
It's the first bit of knitwear that we did that had like this type of design detail. The first bits we done last summer were quite plain. It was just kind of plain t-shirt with like a bit of a contrast on the sleeves, whereas this is like got like real design to it. And like you see the quality. Like, I mean, at other brands you'd be paying $160 for this, and you know we think we're offering amazing value with this quality. And it's weighty as well. Like it's not weighty where when you wear it you're gonna feel like it's too thick. It's weighty with quality, but still, you know, it's still breathable.
And it goes like fluffy eventually, like after like washes, that's gonna go.
But what do you normally
fluffy.
have then? Polycotton?
Once the garment's washed and like washed, like from experience, cotton's just gonna look.
I thought it was moving to polyester.
So all of our trims with everyone else are like polycotton. They've all got synthetics within them.
Also, because of the design, for us it's a really stand-out piece that we need in the launch day.
Yeah.
So, Tanya, can you break down for me why is it a whole week? Because every day counts at this time, because we can get it onto a truck.
So frustrating.
Are there any like standard cards?
Oh, just for this. And this one as well.
That's it with the panel.
Oh, that's it, just the same with the end on.
Just with the end.
This cost
To say that
It's going to be okay.
it's going to be a week. This is where we can see real
But also
big
we're relying
slippages.
on the polyester
being
cord
right.
being okay, because we've not seen that. So we need to see that
There
before we
could be a
can.
problem with the colour matching. There could
Yeah.
be, you know, loads of stuff could go wrong with this. So this has got a.
We need to fix it, but if we're not happy with this, so we can't we can't just accept it because of timing. We need to get it right. But there's an element of like
these things should be.
it should be put
earlier on.
of course, but also what is it about the fact that it's like 100% polyester that can reassure us that that's going to be the strongest?
You can get you can get something, you know, if you get something sent on a Thursday, you can potentially have it in your hands on the Friday from Turkey.
Yeah, okay.
Providing they clear it, you know, we need to, if we do that, you got to be in contact with the freight companies in advance, make sure they clear in advance. When factories have issues, why isn't it said at the time? Because it just causes this problem later down the line. It doesn't help anyone. When you don't tell us at the start. Again, this one looks a little bit like a double chocolate Oreo, but with like this green stuff on.
What do you reckon the green stuff is?
I don't know. I feel like it's that same stuff you get in the baklava.
Which is what?
I don't know what is this stuff. Pistachio. There we go. That is unreal as well. Everyone says diet starts on Friday when I'm back from Istanbul.
Rating?
It's like a 8 out of 10. It is like a Turkish Oreo. Banging.
Can we see something in the production speed as well as the sampling? Because I think these issues have come out and the exact same, and they've not changed the weight or anything. That's obviously a full garment.
Yeah, this is the proved sample. So this would be a one-off pre-production sample where the factory has just done one before the bulk. When they go into bulk, they speed up the machine slightly, and it's causing some additional, just some changes to it. But honestly, I don't really see a difference. As a design team, if we feel that this isn't quite right, then we'll try and get them to slow down the machine or make adjustments so we can get back to what was approved. Because at the end of the day, it needs to be right, and it's not worth rushing something if it's not 100%. So hopefully I can find a solution. Luckily this isn't dropping till later on in the season, so we've got a little bit of time to get this right. Bad boy. Details crazy. These are the type of stuff that we've always wanted to do. This is what will set us apart from all the other brands, because it's not just a simple polo. Like, there's a lot of design work that's gone into that. Exactly. Like, the weight's good, but because you've got these holes, the crochet pattern still gives breathability when it's warm and you're in the hot sun. Perfect for evening dinner, sitting by the pool or the sea watching the sunset. I think this is one of my, I can keep saying this on camera, it's one of my favourites, but banger after banger.
This actually is.
It's banger after banger. Like, there's so much cool stuff that we've done that, again, just sets us apart from other brands. Don't know, but well, that one weren't nice.
Which one?
But it's still half left. That teaches me from being greedy, I think. It's interesting. So this factory is a little bit smaller than our other factory we work with, but the reason being is because the technique we use on these products, where there's a lot of craftsmanship, we've kind of gone to more of a boutique factory where they can work with us on the quantities we need. So again, it's taking care on our products and making sure we can deliver the best for our customers. And you can see down there, one of the panels for one of the polos you've got. You can see the amount of thread that's been used to knit this. Sick. Obviously it's not been ironed and stuff, but like, quality looks unreal. It's what we shot on in Dubai. This process is a sign of true quality knitwear. It's not like any other process you see on cut and sew products where they're just stitching together two panels. The attention to detail that has to go into this is crazy. They're literally lining up every single needle with the threads. So time consuming, but again, it just shows how much time and effort they go into to make sure the product and the quality is absolutely amazing. What a long day that was. It's about 8 o'clock now. No one in the factory is here anymore, it's just us. But we're backwards and forwards about drawstrings of shorts. Still not got it right, so we might have to try and find a solution tomorrow. I think the factory are going to send through something to our hotel to see if we can approve it. But yeah, it's been a long day. The time kind of went quite quickly, and yeah, before you know it, it's dark. I know. Finished. Absolutely stuffed after that. What do you reckon, Jordan?
That was great, wasn't it?
Good.
Standout piece.
Baklava hits the spot every time, especially when you get the ice cream in it. You put it inside the baklava. Mwah. Are you tired, Jordan?
I am tired, man.
Yeah. It's actually only been
some long days.
2 nights, but long days. It was last night. It was finished the factory at 8 o'clock, and we were, I think, wishfully hoping we were getting taken back to the hotel, but we were going in the opposite direction for dinner. I mean, it was nice dinner, but it was just a very long night. Got home past.
We were like in the factory all day, weren't we?
It was a long one, but it was good. It was good to see how everything was working. Got to see some of our production that was on the line as well, which is good. Our last meeting with one of the factories that we've done a little bit of work with, but they're going to show us a new production facility they've got, and then rushing home to the airport to get the flight back at about 5 o'clock. So hopefully today's a good one as well.
You want more? Huh? You want not sleep.
The city. A bit different to the last two places we went, was a bit further out. Nice.
Yeah.
There's a nice little kebab shop opposite, so you might see me there later on.
It never ends.
Never ends. There's something that we've not booked yet. We're trying to get like more of this thicker fabric for a while. Just feels better quality, but I think we're just kind of working out what we want to do from a print perspective. We're showing the flow, like a helicopter view of the customer's journey. So for a launch, we've got a ads that we're launching. We then want to show what landing page they're going to see, and then post the landing page. If they sign up, what will they then see from email? Will they get a text message? So for example here, this is showing once they've signed up, they're getting a teaser email that features this amazing GIF. Time for a kebab. Here we go again. Day three doner. This is proper doner kebab stuff here.
Yeah, this smells like a doner kebab shop.
It smells nice. Smells like a 3 AM in central London type jobby, doesn't it? Just finished. That's going to be our final meal in Turkey, in Istanbul. That was surprisingly good, but it was too much. Like, the thing is that every factory we've seen, they're taking us out for food, and then it's not just a main course, it's got the dessert, like baklava as well, and it's a lot, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah.
The thing is as well is that people don't realise how long it takes to get set up with a factory. Like, even if we're speaking to this factory now, we might not use them until next year. Like, there's lots of things that we need to do, like with the sampling. Even when we start to place an order, there's stuff like getting the trims right, getting the poly bags, all the details that make MAUVAIS. We have to teach the factory how to do that.
Yep.
We're not doing any print stuff yet. This is why we've come to visit this factory, because we're trying to add a bit of print into our range, so like some t-shirts with different graphics on. So we're just seeing the facilities and seeing if it fits in with our brand, and if the facilities are what we like and they can do the techniques that we want.
Yes, the color be good. Yeah. One color. If you want choose one color, we will get for you.
That's the trip done. Spent 3 days over in Istanbul. Got to see 2 of our knitwear suppliers that we've got production on with. I'm just waiting for final delivery, so I've been checking the final production, and then today we spent time with a supplier who we've not really done much work with, but it's been good just to see his process, see his facilities, and to build a bit more of a relationship with him. He's successful. It's the first time I've probably seen a knitwear factory in person, because normally that's what Charlotte and Kate go and visit and stuff like that, but so it's been good to see it all. I find when you come out to factories and you meet people and you see things, everything moves along a lot quicker, because when you're always speaking over Teams or over phone calls, everything gets lost in translation. So I feel like you get a bit more creative in person. So I can't wait to see the products that we've been seeing this week finally launching, not too far away at all. This summer is going to be the best collection we've ever put together. Everything we've done has been a level above what we've ever done before, from like the quality, the style, design, getting the weights spot on, the fit spot on, not long at all. But yeah, everything looks amazing, so can't wait for you all to see.